Okay, guys, I'm back. Yeah, I didn't know Rexy you were having dinner, but okay, maybe you'll join. Um, just here. Yeah, hello again. I'm I think At T is the problem because he's a troll and he hates me only because only because I like lions or something, and not to mention that I'm right about the short faced bear running up to 35 miles per hour, but yet he says it can run up to 40. That's a little BS if you ask me. Excuse me, I need to watch this one clip of Prehistoric Planet. Yeah, I restart because of At-T. By the way, I will do a link again if you guys want to join. I thought it's because that you guys left because of At-T or whoever the fuck is his name is. He's a troll. Here's the link. I don't think the short faced bear was very fast, honestly. I don't study mammals that much, but I heard that it was more of a scavenger than a hunter. Bye, guys, I'm gone. Oh, okay. See a Tasmanian tiger. Well, I do believe that it was a hot pursuit predator. I think that it did hunt, but I think that it was a scavenger most of its time because of the competition it had with. And since modern bears like grizzlies and black bears are more scavengers than hunters, it would make sense that Arctodus simus, the short-faced bear, was a scavenger, and also Arctotherium, the South American short-faced bear. So this means that I think that yes, it did hunt animals most of its time, but it would scavenge. Like it would probably hunt an injured horse, a young bison, a ground sloth, um, a young mammoth calf that's separated from the herd. So Arctodus simus was mostly a scavenger, and it would come to sniff around carcasses of dead animals that predators hunted, like like a dead bison that was killed by a pack of dire wolves or lions or saber tooths. Yeah. Someone's texting me. I'm gonna get it. Um, by the way, Rexy, you can um join if you want. Oh, yeah. I thought you do study carnivores, Rex. Mammals, Rex, a little bit. Anyway. My cat. Oh, you do? Oh, I see. I see. I'll be right back because my cat's calling me. Hey guys, I'm back. I study modern animals as well. Oh, yeah, I do too. Also, with with prehistoric, Cenozoic mammals to be exact, they're more easier to study because they comparison with more of modern animals than dinosaurs do, at least in my personal opinion. But dinosaurs are still awesome animals, and they are awesome and majestic and powerful animals. Yeah. I hope you guys join. Uh, Yeah, I guess for now on, I'm just probably going to um I'm just going to invite people who I know and who subscribe to me. I'm not going to invite like random strangers or random people into my channel. Yeah. 1 second. Any people showing up? Anyone at all? Okay, I'm back. Um, 92. Is there anyone going to join? I'm just gonna wait. Or oh, holy shit! Hey, Eric.
Hi,
Hi.
how are you?
Good. I something happened on my live stream.
What happened?
Oh, some guy named At T who hates me and my friend. He was saying like F you, and I think he blocked or got rid of some of my friends when I did a live stream. It is
They sound like a troll.
he is a troll, and he's a man child.
I would just report him, block him, and yeah, just
I did.
okay, good.
Last year, I blocked him, but then he came back again and again and again and again and again.
They need to get a life.
I know. He's a
I mean,
he's a he's a tiger supremacist because he's a tiger fanboy.
yeah, if that's all that they're gonna do with their spare time, they clearly need to get a life.
Yeah. So how you been?
Oh, good. I've been pretty busy. I did finish taking historical geology, and this summer I am actually in the process of filming the sequel to Dinosaur Deniers, the movie. And by the way, and you make another cameo in it.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Hmm. Wonder what my cameo is about.
I'm not gonna say what it is because obviously it's gonna be spoilers, but you will find out.
Oh, is it my Ken Hovind rant?
I'm not gonna say, but you'll have to wait and see when the movie comes out. I was filming it yesterday and been editing the entire movie together, and I'm hoping to have it out by either late June or early July.
Yeah. I was just wondering.
I understand.
Yeah, I wonder who's gonna be the filmmaker.
What do you mean?
Like, who's gonna like? Back then, you had like a crew, right? Kind of like a crew,
I had a what? Sorry.
a crew, because
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, it's me, Travis, Marcia, Ben, and uh, Aaron's not coming back to play Kenny, so I recast her with a friend of mine, and some of Travis's coworkers are acting in the movie. So yeah, this one definitely has a lot more people involved than the first movie.
I see, I
So
see.
yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah, and I'm hoping to make the second movie not as long as the first movie. So
You
because
know,
that was a complaint that I got about the first movie.
I heard that Dapper Dino was in the first one, and I did see
Yes.
clips of it.
Yes. Uh, Dapper Dino actually was in the Dapper Dino actually was in the very first few minutes of the movie. I don't think he's gonna be in the second movie because I just don't really see a spot where to put him in.
Yeah, I haven't followed him in a while.
Do you not watch his content anymore?
I mean, I do once in a little while. It's just that I like I like his series on one of his series on what animals are not dinosaurs. Like he
Oh
did a
yeah.
video on crocodilians and pterosaurs and stuff. I actually tried to correct on some of his stuff. Actually,
Oh, what was it that he got wrong?
oh, that Tyrannus is a tyrannosaurid or something, I believe, and it's not a tyrannosaurid. It's a proceratosaurid, but it's in the family of tyrannosauroids. There's a difference between
Oh,
sauroids, tyrannosauroids, and tyrannosaurids. You didn't know that?
I did not. So I'm gonna take it that some of the things that separate them is some of their anatomical features.
Something like that. You, they both share a common ancestor, but they split it into their own groups: proceratosaurs and tyrannosaurids.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
it's like
you
with. I even talked about this a couple of years back. Actually, I actually explained it to you. It's like with, for example, apes and monkeys. They're classified as a primate, but they split it into their own groups. That's what I believe, or something like that.
okay.
Or it's like another example is the Canimorphs. At one time, they were related, and then they split it. Bears and dogs and musculids, the weasels and seals, share a common ancestor with each other, but they split into their own groups.
Okay. Well, you learn something new every day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Eventually, I am gonna take a dinosaur paleontology course. So probably by then, I'll learn some of the more anatomical features of
Are you are you
dinosaurs.
studying are you studying about evolution?
The course I just took is Earth history and evolution. We pretty much cover the entire history of the Earth, geologically and biologically. We did cover a little bit about dinosaurs, but pretty much all the stuff covered about dinosaurs was stuff that I already knew. So it wasn't really anything new for me. Like like how dinosaurs are divided into ornithischians and sornithischians. I already knew that, but yeah, I did learn a lot of new stuff about mammals that I never knew about.
Yeah, it's amazing how evolution works.
It is,
Although
yeah.
some people disagree with that, but
Evolution Yeah, evolution. I definitely would say is my one of my favorite fields of science because I just find it so cool, like how evolution explains the whole biodiversity of life, and it really helps to make sense. Why we see polar bears in colder regions and grizzly bears in other regions, and
I mean, after all, I mean, some brown bears did headed to the ice coldy regions, and then they evolved into a polar bear.
Right. Yeah,
They
totally.
had it. They needed to evolve because they probably had a hard time hunting seals. So their adaptation was they need to evolve into a longer neck, pads on their
That
feet
makes sense.
to get their pads warm with their feet, like
Right.
snowshoes, larger bodies because it was cold. Something like
That
that's
would
pretty
make sense.
interesting.
And one of the things that I learned is that out of all the geologic time periods, it was the Precambrian that lasted the longest out of all of them. Like we had a homework assignment where we had to, you know, pretty much do like a math assignment about the entire geologic column. And yeah, what I did is that I got a calendar, and and I say, for example, December would represent Cenozoic, and so forth. Pretty much for an entire year, for nearly half of that year, was pretty much was the Precambrian. And the reason why that the Precambrian lasted for so long primarily is because that all of the organisms at that time reproduced asexually. And if you reproduce asexually, there's not really going to be all that much changes whatsoever. So yeah,
Yeah, pretty interesting that some life forms started out asexually.
it is. Yeah, and it wasn't until when those new conditions came along, that had them evolve to sexual reproduction, was when we finally started to get more of those changes. And yeah, and so yeah, it's just crazy how dinosaurs don't really show up until like around like the very well, not the very end, but towards the end of geologic history. And
Yeah.
so yeah, so Earth history and evolution, that definitely was my favorite course that I've taken so far.
Yeah, yeah, it was like I don't know. But there's some people out there that will disagree about, oh, evolution sucks, or oh, there's no shit, like we don't come from this and this or whatever. Like,
Yeah, but yeah, but it's definitely not the scientific community, who is debating that stuff. And yeah, and yesterday in a Facebook group called Creationism, I was arguing with a young Earth creationist. He was trying to argue how birds didn't evolve from dinosaurs. You won't believe what his source was. He used a source for kids. It's like some science, website for children, not a peer-reviewed scientific paper. You know, the website he gave was about T Rex evolving into birds, and I'm like, okay, you realize that they had a T Rex in there because everybody is familiar with what that dinosaur is, versus say if you got an Acrocanthosaurus, not as many people would know what that is compared to T Rex.
yeah,
And and it even said in his source that modern day chickens are related to Tyrannosaurus Rex, not that they evolved directly from Tyrannosaurus Rex.
yeah, it's related, but not evolved.
But
There's a
yeah,
big difference.
clearly they didn't read the entire paper, and even then, it's an insufficient source because it's a website for children. I mean, that would be like saying if I'm gonna try to disprove any sort of science, I'm gonna use the magic school bus.
Huh. Yeah.
Man,
Oh, hey, Gus, again. Have you
movie
looked at
Sonic
this?
tribute. Hey there, Gus. I haven't heard from you in a while, but yeah. Speaking of movie Sonic, they actually released a short. That's a part of Sonic Movie 2, like today, I believe.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta get Sonic 2 on Blu-ray.
Have you seen Sonic movie 2?
Yeah, I did. Uh, I saw it in theaters.
Yeah, I did too. I saw it opening day and I loved it. So yeah, the part that made me geek out the most, there were two moments. Okay, spoilers for people who haven't seen Sonic 2. At the very end, like when Sonic turned into Super Sonic, that was so cool. And how during that post-credit scene we saw Shadow.
Yeah,
Yeah, who do you think that they should get to voice Shadow?
that's a really hard question. Um, hmm.
I can see it being either Johnny Depp or Keanu Reeves.
I don't know about Johnny Depp.
Are you saying that because of what's going on with him and Amber Heard?
Well, maybe that, and Johnny Depp's like very overrated. I want to see like people we never heard of in a little while.
Maybe the guy who played Kylo Ren, Adam Driver.
Um, Kylo Ren. That name sounds familiar. Who's Kylo
Kylo
Ren?
Ren. He was the bad guy in the more recent Star Wars movies.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Kylo Ren. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know why my brain's so dead. Um,
Oh, it's all
I
right. Yeah,
was
maybe him
thinking,
as Shadow.
well, I was thinking maybe perhaps Brian Drummond.
Ryan Drummond as Shadow. That would be interesting because he voiced Sonic. Yeah, out of all the actors who voiced Sonic, I definitely want to say that Ryan Drummond is my favorite one. I really feel like that he nailed Sonic's personality.
Wait. Brian Drummond voiced Sonic?
Yep. Ryan Drummond voiced Sonic in Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic Heroes, Sonic Battle.
That's
Yeah.
weird.
But yeah, so that's why it's interesting you say he should voice Shadow.
Because Brian Drummond did the voice of Vegeta, the ocean dubbed Vegeta of Dragon Ball
Really?
Z back in the day. Yeah.
I never knew that.
Yeah. But yeah, back in the day he did only the ocean dub. And little fun fact, in Dragon Ball Super, he actually voiced the Jelly Vegeta, or in this case,
Really?
AKA Copy Vegeta, in a filler episode. And it's like a throwback, basically, of old school Dragon Ball fans.
Oh, I just thought of something. Maybe they could get Jason Statham as Shadow. Jason
Or
Statham, he was
it's
in.
either Brian Drummond or the one who voiced in Sonic Boom, because I really like his voice. The
Are, are you talking about as Shadow?
Yeah,
What other guy are you talking about?
I forget his name, but he voiced Shadow in Sonic Boom.
Oh yeah, Kurt Thompson, I believe his name is.
Yeah, his voice, like he sounds like a savage.
Yeah, yeah, I don't mind him as Shadow, but I definitely prefer the original voice actor of Shadow from Sonic Adventure 2, David Humphrey. I
But
just
then
feel like that.
again, we will have to see.
Yeah, the filmmakers did announce that they want like a big name to voice Shadow. So sad as it is, we're probably not going to see who voiced Shadow in the video games or cartoons. So yeah, it's going to be a big name. If I had to pick Keanu Reeves, Christian Bale, Jason Statham, Adam Driver. Some people have been saying Jason Momoa, but I think his voice is a little bit too deep.
Hmm.
I mean, can you see Jason Momoa as Shadow? I can't.
I don't know. I never checked the voices or anything.
Jason Momoa, he's the guy who plays Aquaman.
No.
He recently was in that new Dune movie.
No. Gus says to Eric, me and my friend are saying that cinema. What?
Yeah, I'm not under. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what he's saying there. But yeah,
I I also like the voice actor who played who played Knuckles.
Oh yeah, Idris Elba. Yeah. Personally, I wanted them to get Dwayne the Rock Johnson like as Knuckles because I think Dwayne the Rock Johnson would have been perfect for that role. I mean, I am disappointed that it wasn't Dwayne the Rock Johnson, but Idris Elba definitely still made a pretty good Knuckles though.
Yeah, because Knuckles sounds like kind of like almost savage, or he sound like his voice sounds like he's all business.
Oh yeah, definitely yeah, and oh, you wanna who I think that they should get to play Rouge the Bat? I think that they should get Tilly. Jennifer Tilly as Rouge the Bat. That would be perfect.
Who's Roots the Bat?
Rouge the Bat. She's the white bat character. She,
Oh, Shadow's in love with her, right?
yeah,
Oh, yeah, I guess.
but yeah, Jennifer Tilly would be. Uh, you know who Jennifer Tilly is, right?
Yeah, I know that name. The name sounds familiar.
Uh, she plays the bride of Chucky.
Oh, yeah, her.
Yeah, her.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah, she would be perfect as here. Maybe if I show a picture of Rouge the
Yeah,
Bat.
yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yeah, her.
Yeah, Jennifer Tilly. I mean, I honestly can't think of any better casting. I mean, me and my friends had a good reaction to Theater Sonic 2. Oh yeah, I definitely had a good reaction watching that in theaters, and so did
In my
everybody.
opinion, in my personal opinion, I think it's the best movie that we have in this year of 2022.
I think so too.
But then again, we will have to see until Dominion comes out. But judging by the looks of Dominion, no.
So I could take it that you're not excited for Jurassic World
I
Dominion.
am excited, and I'm glad that they brought in the old casts. It's just that I'm not a huge Jurassic Park or Jurassic World fan as much as I used to now.
Okay, that makes sense.
And I'm also like, it's like they do things wrong that are very inaccurate. I understand that yes, it's Hollywood, but it's like they did it on purpose. Like for example, like with the Pyroraptor swimming underwater, the name of Pyroraptor literally means fire bird. Yeah, I mean fire thief or whatever. And it swam under the cold ice. Like it doesn't swim like a freaking penguin.
yeah, I understand that, but
Giganotosaurus looks nothing like a Giganotosaurus.
yeah,
It has
with
a weird
its weird
looking snail.
hump-like thing on its back,
Yeah. It's like Colin Trevorrow. It's like stop dicking around.
it kind of reminds me of. There's this one dinosaur that has this weird half hump on its back.
Yeah, called Calcaro Nuvenator, I believe.
Yeah, something like that, where it's not a full hump. It's like
Like a half sail.
yeah, like a half sail.
Yeah,
You
it looks
know,
more Indominus Rex than the one.
I guess that would make sense. It looks like the Indominus Rex is because that they did say that the Indominus Rex did get some of its DNA from the Giganotosaurus.
Yeah, but not like that. I don't know why.
But
I don't
yeah,
know why.
I feel like they got a little bit carried away with too many spikes on it, but but it's cool that we finally get to see the Giganotosaurus.
I guess.
So,
But
do you think we're gonna see the Spinosaurus in Dominion?
I doubt it. I really doubt it.
I personally think that we will because Laura Dern said that they are going to bring back all of the dinosaurs. So
We'll
here's
have
what
to.
I think's going
We'll,
to happen. I have this fan theory. I can't say that it's proof because we obviously haven't seen the movie yet. What I think's going to happen, and I'm willing to bet on this. I think what's going to happen is that the T Rex and Spinosaurus are going to team up to fight against the Giganotosaurus during the third act.
Uh, well, I don't know. At this point, really, I really don't even know, and I really don't even care.
I do wish that they would have saved the reveal of the Dilophosaurus for the movie itself.
Yeah. Oh, have you watched the documentary Prehistoric Planet yet?
Yes, I did. That's the one that Ken Skelly's in, right?
No, that's that's called Dinosaur Apocalypse.
Oh yeah, you're right. And you said Planet Dinosaur?
Prehistoric Planet.
Oh, Prehistoric Planet. Yeah,
It's on Apple TV.
that's the one that just came out, right?
Yes,
And that has David Attenborough in it.
yes,
Yeah, yeah, yes,
yeah.
yes.
Well, same with Dinosaur Apocalypse. It also had David Ambro in it too.
Yeah, what's interesting, I did research. They actually offered David Attenborough to do Walking with Dinosaurs, but he said no. But now, David Attenborough since then changed his mind, which is why that he's doing these new dinosaur shows now.
Yeah, you know, I don't. At the time, really, as a kid, I liked David Attenborough, but it's like now I kind of not like him. But now, when I watch that new documentary, I actually like him now. But for some weird reason, I always thought that Attenborough mumbles sometimes, and sometimes like he says some weird things like, "Oh, unity is achieved" or something like that.
Maybe that could be his age because David Attenborough is getting pretty old now. So
Well,
maybe,
he's old as shit now. I mean,
yeah, he's like in his 90s now.
yeah, I mean, for God's sakes, he's a living fossil since I was a kid.
Yeah, that guy. I mean, he's lived quite a life, and
And I understand, that you guys can like David Attenborough, and I do like Attenborough. I don't hate the guy. I just wish that there's new blood out there.
I understand that. But maybe they just haven't found that new blood yet. And it is ironic, like how he's related to Sir Richard Attenborough,
Yes.
who of course played John Hammond in Jurassic Park.
Yeah, and they sound almost alike.
Yeah, and that's why that I think it would be fitting if they actually did get David Attenborough, to play John Hammond in like a new Jurassic World movie, maybe for like a flashback scene.
Or like a remake.
Yeah, I've heard fans have been saying that they want to see a more faithful adaptation of the book.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you have read the Jurassic Park book, right?
Yeah, I do have the JP book, but I'm not a good reader, but I did hear bits and pieces of it that it's really
Yeah,
graphic.
yeah. What you
What I
could
hope
do if you have trouble reading, you could try the audiobook.
Yeah, that is true. But
But
even
yeah, the Jurassic
audiobooks,
Park.
they put me to sleep.
Yeah, the Jurassic Park book's way more violent than the Jurassic Park movie. Like during that part with the Dilophosaurus and Dennis Nedry, in the
Yeah, that was pretty violent. What
oh
I
in the
really
book,
want to see what I really want to see is a graphic novel of Jurassic Park.
a graphic novel based off of the book.
Yeah, that would be
I haven't
freaking dope.
ever thought of that.
That would be dope because I just want like to see pictures or the art. I just don't want to see like, oh, my imagination or something. I just want to see the action. That's the problem with me when it comes to books. I just I like to see pictures. Ever
I
since I was a
understand.
kid.
With how popular Jurassic Park is now, especially with the new movie coming out, they probably will do something like that.
Well, there's already like fan made graphic novels or
Oh,
something like
why
that.
why am I not surprised? But yeah, in the book with Dennis Nedry, it mentions how the Dilophosaurus cut his stomach, and then when he's walking away, he can feel his intestines. Like,
Yeah.
holy crap!
Yeah, and also in the second book, I believe that a baby was killed by Compsognathus.
A baby?
Yeah, you didn't know of that?
I
Apparently,
never read
like
the entire book of the Lost World, so maybe I didn't get that far.
apparently a human baby was almost eaten alive by Compsognathus, and
That
they say
takes
that that's the darkest version of Michael Crichton's book.
That takes balls to have that.
Yeah, like it literally ate the baby's face.
That takes balls. Yeah, they
Now
could
that
never get away with that in any of the movies.
now that I won't like I would never see a graphic novel doing that.
Yeah, that's way too touchy and yeah. Just like how in just like how in the It book by Stephen King, there's that infamous scene where all the kids are having sex. Yeah, they never could get away with that in
Wait,
a
all the kids had sex in the book?
yep.
Oh my god! And I didn't never even read the book.
Yeah, that's the most infamous part in the book, and yeah, that's why that you are never going to see that scene in any movie adaptation. That's why all the movie adaptations never
Ugh.
have that
Now
because
they got what, a six sum or some shit.
yeah, and 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 no parent like is going to allow their own children to film a sex scene because that would be considered child pornography, and yeah, they never could get away with something like that.
Yeah, this was like when they were in their teens, right? Not when they're adults, obviously.
Well, in the book, it's when they actually are kids.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I mean, you can get away with adults doing that, but but children, no, that's pushing it. I mean,
Yeah, that's fucked up.
yeah, and Stephen King, from what I recall, has said that he does regret putting that in.
How come you're not a fan of Stephen King's It, Gus? I kind of would like to see something like that. Something like what? Uh,
Something
Rex.
like a more faithful adaptation of the Jurassic Park book. I can see them maybe doing something like that for HBO Max or Netflix, but a
Yeah,
theatrical release movie, I don't think that's gonna happen. Yeah, it is going too far. Maybe he just doesn't like
maybe it's
clowns.
because he doesn't like horror movies.
That could be it too.
Yeah, I mean, I used to not like horror movies, but then like when I entered high school, I actually watched some Stephen King horror movies.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, I
it
see.
probably his most popular one because the It movies have made a lot of money. But yeah,
Yeah.
but and anyways, I have to get going now, so I'll talk to you later, man.
Okay. See you later.
Later.
No, I don't like horror, but it's with my schoolmates. I mean, oh, I do like horror. Yeah, horror's a yeah, I like horror too. I actually like the old classics from like the 80s, 90s, and even 70s because it's the music that scares me the most. Yeah, I'm actually shocked that in the book that all the kids in the movie, I mean, well, all the kids in Stephen King's It had sex with each other. That's pretty fucked up. Me too. I would like to see some horror dinosaur stuff too. Although we kind of did Carnosaur, although Carnosaur was pretty freaking bad. Yeah, Alien. I like Alien. I like the first one. I didn't see the others, but I know that the others are not that bad. I mean, the others are not good. At least that's what I heard of. There's a horror movie I actually like called The Ghost in the Darkness. It's actually based on a true story called these two lions that attack these people in Savo in Africa. And in that movie, they got it right, except for that accuracy wise, those were young males. But in the movie, they just use like adult males. I guess it's because they want to make them look scary looking, and they do look freaking scary looking. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, the kids having sex part, it's too far. I'm actually yeah, it is shocked. But what do you expect? It's Stephen King. He can do whatever the hell he wants. I know that in the movie, in well, in the book, in Cujo, the boy dies, but in the movie he survived. I actually gotta read the audiobook of Cujo. Yeah, it is really fucked up. Yeah, books are always fucked up in their movie adaptations. Like for example, in Pinocchio, Pinocchio was tortured, but then part two he came back. And Fox the Hound, it's a way completely different book. It's actually more of a PG-13 kind of book, but it's dark. It's a dark book. Yeah, of course it is fucked up. No, I haven't. Yeah. The Sniffer Girl. N- no. Okay, hold on. I gotta go AFK. 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 Oh, okay. My hands. Alright, guys, I gotta go anyway. So I'll see you guys around. And I hope that this shit doesn't happen. I'm actually gonna do a live stream, next live stream on Monday, Memorial Day, because why the hell not? Oh, holy shit. Yeah. But anyways, I'll see you guys later, and I mean, I'll see you guys on Monday, I hope. I can remember, and yeah, you guys take care.